Okay. So, global business focus or local market expertise?
Local market expertise.
So, big corporation or small company?
Okay, it depends.
Strategic planning or tactical execution?
I believe in strategic planning. Right now, we are in the era of internet. Too many things and too much resources are in our hand right now. But unless and until you are going to experience that thing, you won't get to know the gist of it.
Hey, hi Sunny. Welcome to the IIM Jammu podcast series. How are you?
Yeah, hi Alice. Thank you for having me on the podcast. I'm very good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. Thank you, Sunny. So Sunny, so audience Sunny is from IIM Jammu. And so Sunny, please tell us about yourself.
So, just like every regular guy in India, I had done my engineering from mechanical stream from National Institute of Engineering, Mysuru. After that, I went to Federal Bank, and then I also went to Simply One where I met him. And after that, again, I'm here doing my MBA. I'm in second year, and yeah, after 2 to 3 months, it will be over as well.
Okay, so at what point in your life did you decide to pursue an MBA?
At the very first moment, at first, I belong to Bihar. I'm native of Bihar. So, like every household in Bihar, the dream was to be an IAS officer. That's why I choose mechanical engineering.
अबे पढ़ाई लिखाई में ध्यान लगाओ, आईएएस बनो और देश को संभालो. लेकिन नहीं, तुम्हारी गांड में चनूने काट रहा है.
Specifically while going for engineering. But later on, while during third year, after third year, there is a rule that you need to do mandatory internships, right? I went to the workshops and I was like, I'm paying such a hefty amount, and then I'll become engineer and I'm not getting enough paid. After doing mechanical engineering, even if then I'm paid 20,000, 15,000, and also the working condition is not that good for mechanical engineers. It's not like TCS where you are going. I should not bombard the names, but here, like many tech companies, you will go there and sit in the offices. Alike from that, it is very far apart for mechanical engineers. We have to go and do work in workshop. I will call myself an engineer and I'll go and work in so much heat. While doing my internship also, it was like month of May or June. I was in Delhi. It was too hot. I had to work in the front of furnace. So by the time I leave that particular office, office, I was like drenched in full sweat and all. So I was like, no, this is not something which I want to do. I want to pursue further, and I'm getting only pretty less paid. Apart from this, what I found was I was good in making connections with people. I was good in building conversations. So many people was like, you can go ahead and try sales and all. But coming from mechanical engineer, I can go. But again, edtech was the only solution for that. I can go ahead and join some edtech company at that particular time.
Why?
Because why other sales company will prefer me instead of a person who has done BBA in marketing or sales?
Okay.
So, talking from my perspective at that particular time, what I thought was coming to MBA was much better way. That's why I went to banking sector at first. I went to Federal Bank. Then again, I was posted. If you have seen Panchayat.
Yes, I have seen Panchayat. I love TVF, by the way.
Yeah. Similar conditions were with me. I was posted in a remote village. Okay. I was seeing all my friends partying. I was simply staying there. So at that point of time, I was like, I need to pivot my career. I can't stay here forever. So that was the time when I was like, okay, I need to be a bit serious, and I need to go ahead and do MBA. And also I want that tag. So here we are.
That's right. So you had double confirmation. Once in Delhi when you were doing an internship, and once in the panchayat like scene in a Federal Bank experience. So double confirmation. तो पहली बार में ही नहीं हुआ, like पहली बार से try नहीं किया?
I know, not first time. First time at that very particular time, मेरे दोस्त कर रहे थे. They were preparing for CAT. At that time, I was unaware of the whole scenario. I was unaware of CAT itself. So for me, it was something which only rich people can afford. जिनके पास बहुत पैसा है, they only can afford it because the fee is pretty high in IIMs.
Yes.
The lowest fee for IIM is 17 lakhs, and which is not something which everyone can afford, right? And apart from this, fee for preparation itself, people just go crazy and they spend like lakh, 2 lakh rupees for preparation, and there are coaching institutes which are charging and people are paying it.
Yes.
So at very first, I was like, no, I can't do it. I have already invested so much in my engineering. I can't go ahead and again invest 2 lakhs. And after investing 2 lakh in that coaching, I'm not sure even if I'll get a college or not. I have seen people who are repeating for 2 to 3 years, right?
Yes.
So that is something which I was afraid of for making that commitment.
Yes. So you thought to get into the job sector, earn some money, and prepare by yourself, not not use your dad's money.
That was the whole idea. Later on, there were many friends who enlightened me that okay, actually you don't need to go through for preparation, of course, the basic preparation. It will be mathematics and all, and I am engineer, so it will be easy for me if I will go ahead and do the self-study as well. But these friends came later in my life. They didn't came at earlier stage so that they can enlighten me, and I could have pivoted things earlier.
So before joining IIM Jammu, how many years of work experience you have got?
I have on paper, I have like 20 months. 17 months work ex.
Okay,
I have done some.
That's perfect because in abroad, colleges have stimulated some. You have to have at least 2 or 3 years of experience. Then only you can do an MBA. In India, freshers are taken. But I think you are doing good. Yeah. You have entered. Yeah.
Many companies here prefer freshers only. Why? Because freshers are someone who companies can mold as per them, the requirement, right?
Yeah. No begging.
If someone is coming from a work ex background, if just say Mr. X is coming from a particular company having 3 years of work experience, then and a fresher is there who is coming with no experience, it will be easy for company to mold that fresher. He will have no experience. He won't be carrying that baggage. He won't be having expectations. You will be the one who will be setting the expectations, right? While the person who is coming with the work experience, they have their particular demands. That in my previous company, things used to happen like this. They have particular style of doing things, which may or may not align with the company's ways of working, right?
Okay, that makes sense. So a fresher is like a brand new car. You can drive it.
Yeah, it's like you can drive it as you wish. There's no modification made yet till now. You will be the one who will be making the modifications.
Okay, that's an amazing concept. So for a lot of companies, they are looking for freshers because they can mold them. So freshers have an edge.
Yeah, and also the freshers also comes at lower cost, right?
Yeah.
If there's a
Double
fresher.
Fayda. Yes.
Yeah, double fayda.
Okay, that's interesting. So you're almost going to complete 2 years at IIM Jammu. What are the things that you think that someone who is a fresher who has got some new IIM choices, why they should come to IIM Jammu? What are the advantages of being at IIM Jammu, and what are the disadvantages you'd say for IIM Jammu?
I'll start with disadvantages first. Since it's a new IIM, third generation IIM, it's the youngest IIM in entire IIM community, so that will be disadvantage. But
so fresher of the new
best. Yeah, it's the fresher of the new IIM.
Okay.
So not many people are aware of this. But the youngest child in the house is the brightest one, right?
Oh my God! Right.
So what we have done till now is we have been the fastest growing IIM in this entire third generation. If you see our placement reports also, our average placement stands till 16.45. If I'm not wrong, if there is some misbalance of numbers, then pardon me.
Yes, I have seen it. It's
16.45.
16, 17, yes.
16.45 something is there, and it's pretty impressive for being it has been like we are in the 7th year. We are the 7th batch and our juniors are the 8th batch. So it has been 8 years since IIM Jammu has been established. And also we have done so many new things. Like it's the first time in entire India for IIMs that 3 institutes of national importance, that is IIT, AIIMS, and IIM, have come together with a integrated course of
Wow.
HHM. It's a new concept, and this concept is too much beneficial for the health sector. No, after this entire pandemic thing, this sector will grow at exponential rate, and the leaders who will be leading these industry tomorrow are right now studying in HHM batch.
So what is this
Because
HHM course?
HHM course, actually the first year is taken care by IIM Jammu, next 6 months by IIT Jammu, and next 6 months in AIIMS Jammu. This is the entire course, and they teach about how things work in hospital management, like how you can implement management
So
in
someone-
healthcare industry.
Okay, so someone from an engineering background can also apply. What is the criteria for applying there?
There is no criteria. That's the best part. Just like every management course, there's no criteria as of now. And best part is currently one of my friend got placed, and you won't believe the package he got from that college. That is the first batch. That was the first batch when we came here.
All
From
right.
the first batch, someone get a package of some 32 lakhs, I believe. So
Amazing.
they're doing pretty impressive.
Okay, amazing. So that's double that IIM Jammu's your package.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are some of the more advantages? Are we done with the advantages, or there are some more?
There are many advantages. Since it's a growing IIM, the very first thing, IIMs are student-driven institute, right? So if you're coming in a student-driven institute, if you're going on established IIM, things are already set. They are there for last 10 to 15 years. Things are already curated that you will do this will be there. While in IIM Jammu, you can go ahead and set trend. You can just go ahead and innovate things. Here, teachers are here and they're pretty cooperative with us. If you have a better idea, they are more than happy, they are more than willing to give their time and also resources, if possible. Apart from package, you will see even for the old IIMs, they have got like some talking about hostel infrastructure wise, location wise, best place, because each and every place which you can go ahead and visit in north, especially if you are someone who loves traveling, Himachal is nearby, Kashmir is nearby, Punjab, all the places which you go on vacation are nearby. You can just go ahead in 10 to 12 hours, you can go ahead and cover all the places.
So, but IIMs have a very rigorous curriculum. How many trips did you make in these 2 years?
It depends. If you are placed, then you can make more trips. In second year, people are actually making trips itself, are going on trips. I personally have, in last 3 months, I have gone for 3 to 4 trips.
Oh, 1 month per,
So,
1 trip per month.
yeah, because again, Saturday, Sundays are off for us. And also, in second year, the curriculum get a bit relaxed because there will be many people who will be focusing on placements and all. So if you're placed, it will be chill for you. So get placement at first and enjoy.
So,
And yeah, I was talking about the hostel infrastructure. Sorry to interrupt, but yeah, for the hostel infrastructure, in old IIMs also they have been providing sharing rooms. But for IIM Jammu, they are providing us personal rooms in which AC and all the basic amenities are there. But the best part is personal room. You have a personal space where you can go ahead and do things as per your own convenience.
okay, amazing. So talk about placement. Are you placed?
Yes. Looking at the market conditions, I'm pretty much fortunate that I got placed earlier itself.
Okay, amazing. So, what was your summer internship, by the way, before we jump into the placement again?
Talking about summer internship, I was doing my summer internship at ICICI Bank, BKC Tower. And there I had I can't just go ahead and disclose the roles, but yeah, in my LinkedIn, I have mentioned each and everything. But I'm not sure if I can talk about the same in this interview or not,
Okay.
because we have certain placement policies as well.
Okay.
So I was in ICICI Bank main head office in BKC Tower for 2 months. We have done certain projects for the bank, and basically I was doing for the finance department. I was basically working on automation and all.
And how was the experience of the internship? Was it great?
To be very honest, it was pretty chill. What I had expected was a pretty rigorous process. And talking about the internship culture itself, it is treated in what I've heard is interns are like slaves. But I was pretty amazed that the seniors which I got there and the culture which ICC has set, it was pretty cool. And there were people who were eager to help us. If we get stuck, then people were there to help us and they were more than willing to put extra efforts for us. So they were like, okay, if you don't, अगर ये समझ नहीं आया, दोबारा पूछो. नहीं हो रहा है, tell me, I'll tell you how to do it in other alternative ways. So in that cases, and not only that, also work flexibility was there. The in time, out time, and all. Pretty chill company, I must say.
Okay, that's great. And so where are you placed?
That I'm not sure if I can disclose it or not, because again, right now, till now, we don't have our offer letters with us.
Okay.
So we will wait for the official confirmation from our placement committee. Then we can go ahead and talk about that all day, all night.
Okay, all right. So you are placed. So you must know about your CTC as well.
Yeah.
So
we know about CTC. We can't disclose it. Yeah.
Okay. Can you if you can tell me like the average placement at Jammu is 16 lakhs? Is it more than that? The CTC that you have got?
It's more than 16.
Okay. All right. Okay. Congratulations, Sunny, for that. So, Sunny, like you said, first year and second year, there has been the second year is a little bit chill. So, can you describe the typical first year experience at IIM Jammu, especially the first month? Yeah.
Typically, first year people get overwhelmed. The very first thing is when you're outside the campus, you're like, wow, right now, what I have dreamed of, that IIM tag, that IIM people are something different. When you come here on the campus, everyone is that tag. You're not a different person. You don't get that attention, right? So, and all of a sudden, you start getting bombarded with tasks. The very first week you will come, there will be orientation from morning 6 to till evening 8. You will hardly get time to eat. Once you are done with the orientation, your classes will start, committees will start recruiting, clubs will start recruiting, seniors will call you for different tasks. So sometimes it becomes so overwhelming that people are like, dude, I'm not getting that gist of time, like where my time is going. What my plan was before coming to MBA was, I'll do this. I have certain checklists, but you don't get time to go ahead and tick boxes in that checklist, right? So what will I do now? So people sometimes get overwhelmed. But the best part is, out of this rigorous process for 3 to 4 months, you get habitual and you become an individual who can now take like in extreme pressures. You can work in extreme pressure. You after 3 to 4 years in MBA, you won't feel anything. Even if there is too much things you're on the verge of collapsing, still you will be like, okay, I got it. I can do it. I have done it in the past and I'll do it. That's something which we are expert of. Best part is I was an engineer, so thoda rehta hai wo ki haan, we can do it. Engineers all across the country, they do this. So they are better in this. But also apart from engineers, there are many people from different backgrounds, diverse backgrounds. Right? There are people who are coming from after doing MBBS, they are coming and doing the MBA, right? So for them, it's a new experience. So thoda wo rehta hai. Apart from this pressure, you get exposed to new subjects. I'm an engineer. जब finance आता है, ऐसे दिमाग खुल जाता है कि क्या हो रहा है. So you have to put some extra efforts कि अब उसमें करना है, right? So when you put some extra efforts, so थोड़ा time ज़्यादा लगता है. But in second year, you will have to choose in which subject you are majoring in. Then you will choose only the subjects which you have interest in, right? So if something which you are interested in, if you are doing that, pursuing that, things become easier for you. And whatever you're doing it with passion. Right. I mean, second year, I don't have any grudge with finance, but with due respect, finance समझ नहीं आता मुझे. ठीक है? Finance देख के I feel a bit like कि यार पता नहीं क्या होगा. तो finance अब नहीं है मेरे पास. मुझे नहीं पढ़ना पड़ता finance. I am doing my majors in marketing, sales, and strategy. तो मुझे ये अच्छा लगता है, तो आई डू इट विथ पैशन एनी डे एनी टाइम. अगर रात के 2 बजे मुझे कोई अगर आता है असाइनमेंट, आई विल लाइक ओके आई डू इट.
Yeah, totally agree. That makes sense. जो पसंद नहीं आता वो नहीं आता. So yes, what's your favorite memory at IIM Jammu?
Favorite memory. See, the best part about IIMs is they're student-driven bodies. The students are the one who are responsible for each and everything. Because if they're not teaching management here how to manage things, the basic things here, then how they can expect that tomorrow we'll go in a company and we'll be the managers. So one of the fondest memory is I'm currently head of organizing the annual college fest here.
Oh wow.
So yeah, it was for last year also. I was the one who was looking after the college fest, and there were too many rough days and good days. So that is one of the most memorable memories till now.
Okay, so what do you have to do in the fest? What's your responsibility?
Okay, so currently this year I'm looking after all the teams. Last year I was mainly looking in the sponsorship team. So I have to go and deal with the sponsors who will be our potential sponsors, who can go ahead and sponsors, getting funds, allocating funds to things like what we can do, how much we can spend on artists, how much we can spend, how much will be our operational constraints and all, how much to like entire busting thing and all I have to do. So yeah, that was pretty tough job last year.
Okay. So and how was the fest? Tell us the fest life. How does the fest? How do people enjoy the IIMs?
People work hard, party harder. That is one thing which is pretty famous. So yeah, in fest for 3 days we have nothing to do, only enjoyment. There will be multiple events like happening all across the college, and also there will be artists performing. You can go ahead if you want to perform. You are performing. There will be people coming from all across the country, and they will be participating in different events. You can go ahead and attend any event of your own choice. There will be many big brands will be coming here to showcase their products or maybe anything. You can go ahead and enjoy. Do whatever you want to do. It's up to you.
Okay, that sounds very amazing. So you must be having some events at engineering also, college fest, and you had yeah. So
Yeah.
which was more enjoyable, the engineering college fest or the IIM Jammu college fest?
Okay, so in engineering college also, I was one who was organizing fest there itself. But
my God.
the ownership which comes here in IIMs, it's like administration is gonna do nothing. You are the one who will be doing each and everything. You will be the one who will be making the particular choice. You will be given the choice what you want to do. It's up to you. No one is going to interfere.
So is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a good thing. How it's a bad thing? You are getting an exposure, right?
Nice.
When you get a credibility that if I am doing something wrong, it may affect the entire IIM Jammu's reputation, right? Whatever I'll take the decision, it can hamper or it will go ahead and help flourish its image. Last year we had a pretty house full event. There were international artists which were called. There were many national level artists which were called, and we had done pretty well. So that's something. And even if I make some certain, definitely an individual can't go ahead and make right decision every time, right?
Yes.
So there'll be certain times when I was the one who fumbled, but what I gained from that is an experience which I'm gonna cherish my entire life, right?
Very true. Very
so
true.
I can go ahead and what I have learned from managing these things. So again, I can go ahead and implement it in further as well, right? Further in my life.
Yes.
So I believe it's a good thing.
Yes, it is obviously a good thing. And talking about IIM Jammu, how are the international exchange? What's the scene of international exchange at IIM Jammu?
So currently, you can go at our website. I'm not sure about the exact numbers, but last time I checked, we had MOU with 16 of the international universities. Currently, also, most of our classmates have gone for international exchange. So on an average, out of the batch of 275, 60 to 65 people go for international exchange.
65?
60 to 65 people go on international exchange. Again, That too on like different colleges, not in the one college itself. So there are, last time I checked, it was 16 colleges were there. You can go ahead and check on IIM Jammu's website.
All right, that's
The
a good
list of all colleges.
that's a good
Yeah.
number. 65 out of 270 students is a pretty
Yeah,
good.
and the best part is you don't need to pay any tuition fee.
Oh my god! Wow!
The tuition fee and all are covered. You need to take care of your personal expenses and the flight tickets and whatever you have to spend on the passports and all.
Got it. Got it. Okay. So Sunny, how did you prepare for CAT? How was the journey? What did you do? And you were working that time.
So-
That must have been tough, right?
Yeah, not that tough, but yeah, sometime I was also getting overwhelmed because when I was preparing on my own. I had bought one company's mock test, so I was giving mock test. The very first mock test which I gave, I got some -2 marks in VARC. I was like, this is not gonna work. Right, because I'm preparing my own, so there will be many uncertainties. There were certain instances when you are so uncertain of certain things that you can't go ahead and your emotions just go ahead and cloud your judgment, right? So I was like, can I do it? Can I not? But yeah, eventually I took certain like 10 to 50. After 10 to 15 mocks, I started seeing the improvement. I went to 60 percentile, 70 percentile. And the best part is on the D-Day, I got the highest. On the D-Day, like after giving the CAT, I got 96.6 percentile.
Amazing.
That is the highest one. That was the highest.
And that
including
happened.
my all the mock tests.
Yeah, and that happened during CAT. On the main
Yeah, so-
day that it had to happen.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was mentioning that the mistakes which I have made in past, I have learned from them, right?
Exactly.
Any day I will go in future and I can implement that. So this is one thing this is an example, right? That whatever mistakes which I'm making, okay, it's fine. Just you don't need to repeat yourself again and again.
Yes, the mistake shaped you.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a very nice story. So
Apart from this, for personal interviews, I took guidance from a certain coaching institute because again I was a bit running out of pocket. So the like which was affordable to me, I chose that, and they gave me some guidance because again I was coming from engineering background. I was not that good with my words.
all right.
When you are in an interview, you need to choose your words very precisely because one word here and there, your chances are doomed, right?
Right.
So they provided me guidance and they helped me shape my like what are the basic requirements, what are the basic things which they are looking for, colleges are looking for. They helped me with this, and yeah, I am.
So, and how was your IIM interview? Was it a tensed interview or was it a chill interview?
Okay, so I was fortunate enough to sit in multiple interviews. So there were many interviews. I also got selected for IIT Kanpur. So and one of the interviews, it was a chillest interview. Like they asked me what your hobbies are, and they asked me to give me my intro. I gave my intro. They were like, "What are your hobbies?" I mentioned I like writing poetries. That's me recite a poem which I have wrote. I
Wow.
just recited it, and I was selected.
Okay, there is one part. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. In another interview, there was one interview that was for Raipur. In that interview, GK, general knowledge, is my weakest link. So the moment I entered, they started bombarding GK, general knowledge questions.
What
on
kind
me.
of general knowledge questions?
So the very first thing which they asked was, what's your native place? I was like, Motihari. So where it is built? What is one thing which is famous for Motihari? I told them. Because these are the basic questions which everyone prepares about their state and their place. Then they are like, tell me 10 politicians who has become national figure, who have come from Bihar.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was like 6, 7. After that, I was not aware. Then they were like, what is other thing which is famous in Bihar? I was like, Bodh Gaya. They were like, Bodh Gaya, Buddha was there. What was his birthplace? Then some random questions they were throwing out of nowhere. And that was my worst interview experience. So to break their flow, what I did was, I was like, one of the trick which has been taught to me was, if you are feeling uneasy, ask them, can I get 10 seconds to recollect myself? I want to drink some sip of water. I'm like, sir, can you give me 10 seconds to recollect myself? I want to take a sip of water. They're like, okay. The whole idea of doing this was, what I was thinking, कि अब तो नहीं पूछेंगे GK. They won't be asking GK questions now. They will be asking some other question, and then I'll go ahead and smash it. The moment I put the glass down, they started again asking me GK questions.
Okay, it was just a pause, not a full stop.
So it was like the entire 15 minutes I was grilled here and there. They were beating me all around, and all I can do was to smile.
Okay, that's a good strategy.
Yeah. And apart from this, every other interview are chill. They don't make you feel like that's an interview. If you treat it more like a conversation, then it will be more than helpful. Because again, the individual who is taking your interview is also a person, right? They also want to know about yourself. They're not like machines. Someone has feeded them that certain questions, and you will just go ahead and bumble anything, and they will be like, okay, it's up to the code. It's as for the syntax, so we will take you. No. If you're making conversation, if you're being more approachable, if you're being a good listener, if they see that, yes, you are eager to learn, you have that hunger, definitely they will choose you any day.
Yes, yeah, beautifully explained. Yes, that's true. So Sunny, right now we'll have a rapid fire round. I'll ask you two questions. You just have to choose one. There may not be a rational reason for that. So are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So global business focus or local market expertise?
Local market expertise.
Okay. So you want to take Bihar forward?
Not particularly Bihar, but in India, it's a growing market, right? People from outside are coming here and want to exploit this market. Why not we go ahead and provide some solution?
Exactly.
What we are in marketing is my major. So what we are learning here is globalization. So why not just use the global concepts in local market? Because there's too much untapped market here in India. If you will just go ahead and do analysis, there's too much gap. There's too much gap in what the customer is expecting, what we are providing. There's too much gap. Right now, it's a good thing that many startups are coming forward and helping that. Right now, before this meeting, I was in call with one of my friends. They are right now solving an issue for this entire construction industry. It has not been done in India. It's pretty sad that after agriculture, construction is the second industry which is there, and it has biggest gap. Still, there's no, like, everyone has a mobile, right?
Right.
Maybe but in construction industry, there's no digitization. How they're making the records?
Okay.
They're making it records on the pen and paper. They're taking attendance on pen and paper. If you talk about some bigger companies, then it's a different thing. They have,
but the general workflow in the construction industry.
Yeah. If they're doing projects of 500 crores, then definitely they will be having an ERP system. But what about the 50 crore projects? जो घर बना रहा है मेरा, like the people who are making my house, they are doing things on paper, pen and paper, right? They have the mobile, still they can do it. They're doing it on WhatsApp. Why is someone not coming forward and solving these problems? These are the things which we need to think about.
Yes. There are a lot of problems in India, and I believe there are a lot of entrepreneurs coming up. And definitely.
Yeah, and that's a good thing. People like you and me will be going tomorrow, and we are someone who are responsible for the future, right? So if we are going to step ahead, then definitely it will be a good situation 10 to 20 years looking forward.
Sure. There'll be many people, I believe. Yes. So on that note, the next rapid fire. So big corporation or small company?
Okay. It depends. For me, it's a small company for next 5 years. Because in small company, you don't have your role defined. You can go ahead and wear multiple hats at the same time. You're getting more exposure. Right now, I'm young. I can do multiple things. I can sit for 12 hours. I can do things. But after 5 years, when I'll be looking forward to settle, then I'll definitely go for big companies where my role is defined. That I need to do this much only. I don't need to take extra efforts. I don't need to put extra efforts.
Okay, that's a very well planned thought.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is rapid fire. No more explanations from now on. Okay, so the next question: strategic planning or tactical execution?
I believe in strategic planning.
Okay, formal presentation or informal discussions?
Formal presentation, if going for business, if going to other people, then informal is always better.
Okay, and emotional intelligence or analytical skills?
Emotional intelligence any day.
Okay, yes, machine नहीं होना चाहिए. Okay, and the last one: quick decision making or a thorough analysis?
True analysis always become fruitful. So true analysis.
Yes, like quick decisions may result in bad decisions. Should be thorough.
Um,
You should
yeah,
do homework. Yes.
many times people take decisions based on their gut feelings. I believe gut feelings are good. Sometimes you should take that. But if you have done an analysis that, okay, what will be the outcomes? Because again, you will be the one who will be the facing music, right? So definitely you should go ahead and plan things. Look after what are the benefits, what are the drawbacks.
Right.
That will be way better.
Right. So, Sunny, what would be your message to people who are looking to pursue an MBA or anyone just in India who is figuring out things for themselves? What would be your message to them?
Go ahead, explore things. Unless and until you will not explore, you won't get things. Right now, we are in the era of internet. Too many things and too much resources are in our hand right now. But unless and until you are going to experience that thing, you won't get to know the gist of it. Learning from someone's experience, people say learn from their experience, their experience.
Mhm.
It's all bookish. You won't feel that much thing and you won't learn that much unless until you feel it yourself. Right. So
Right.
go ahead, explore, take that risk. If there's something which you're willing to do and a risk is involved, go ahead and do it. That is something which I'll suggest. Because unless and until you take the risk, you even if you fail, you won't have that guilt in you that I didn't try at that particular time.
Know what's if, know what is.
Yeah.
Okay, that's an
If you have
amazing
failed, oh, it's
question.
fine. It's fine. We'll learn, we'll grow. This is how life works, right?
Exactly. I know it's not failing, it's just learning, right? Like by doing
Yeah.
things, yeah.
It's up to individual how they take things. For me, I'm an individual who, if even if I fail, if I'll be like, okay, this is something which I need to learn. There'll be certain individuals who don't take things like this. So for them also, they need to, like, I can't say that if I'm not doing this, this is wrong. If it works for them, it's fine. But this is my perception.
Okay, that's an amazing message, Sunny. Sunny, thank you for today. And it was a great talk that we had. And we wish you all the best for your future. And take care. And yeah, explore more things in your life. Bye.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you for having me on the podcast. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye bye.
Bye.